Okay, so first we're going to be doing the eyebrow, and I'm going to take a piece of tape. Okay, and what you want to do is when you're laying it down, I think that's too high. Okay, when you're laying the tape down, you want to leave a little bit of space right here. So you don't want to put it right underneath the your lower lash line. So you need to leave just a little tiny bit of space. Alright, so now I'm taking a flat angled brush, and I'm taking Mystery, which is just a dark brown by MAC. And so I actually put that on the entire eyebrow area already, so now I'm just going to be showing how I'm going to be just bringing it down. Alright, and now I'm going to take black, just any type of black shadow is good. I'm just going to be using the one that's in the e.l.f. Beauty book. It has a little bit of sparkle, but it's not really going to stand out all that much. So I'm just going to go back up here to where the arch is, and just darken up the tail end of the brow. Alright, just like that. Okay, next taking my concealer. The eyebrow in this look is really important, so you do want to make it as sharp as possible. So I'm going to take my concealer and the e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm just going to go on the outer edge here, just to give it a sharper look. And I'm going to go up here and do the same thing. Like that, and then just blending it into my foundation. Okay. Next I'm going to take my my lighter foundation. This is the one that I like to use underneath my brows, and it's just NW20 from MAC in the Studio Finish. Alright. Next I'll be using my e.l.f. Mineral Eyeshadow Primer and putting that on the entire lid. Okay, next I'm taking this really bright blue. It has a little bit of a metallic blue, but I don't know the name of this. It's from, or the number, it's from True Colors. Anyway, so I'm just going to take that color and then a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to put that on the entire lid up to the crease. So we're just going to pat the color down. Alright, next I'm going to take this vibrant yellow from MAC, and this is Chrome Yellow, and it's a matte yellow. This is a pro item only. So I'm going to take another flat shader brush and just press the color down. It doesn't look like it's very pigmented, but it actually is. So I'm going to lay that down on the entire lid area up to the brow. Next I'm going to be taking a concealer brush, the one by e.l.f., and I'm going to pick up more of that Chrome Yellow. I just want to make sure that I get up as close to the brow as possible, so I'm just going to use that brush to do that. Okay. Next I am taking this gold eyeshadow, and this is Elizabeth Arden. And this is just going to help to tone down the chrome yellow just a little tiny bit. So I'm actually taking the same brush that I used. I'm actually taking the back side, and then I'm just going to press that down on top of it. Alright. Next I'm going to take a flat angled brush, and I'm going to take the black that's in the e.l.f. Beauty book. Any type of black will work just fine. And I'm going to be placing the color down right here, right where the blue and the yellow are meeting. Okay. And then once you have that color down, I'm trying to concentrate it mostly right here. And what I mean by that is the majority of what's on your brush right now. Okay, and then just clean off the brush, and then just sweep it up into the yellow color. And you don't really want it too blended. So this is why you're using this brush and just pulling the color up rather than using a blending brush to get that. You're just using the black right here just to give more definition and dimension to the eye rather than it looking real flat the way it does with just the two colors, the yellow and the black. Alright, once that's done, I'm going to take this crease brush here, and I'm taking Ivory by e.l.f. and it's just a little bit of a shimmery white color. I don't know if that's even showing up. So you're just going to pick up some of that, and you're going to press it down right here, the inner tear duct area, and then you're going to bring up the rest of it up to the brow. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe off my brush, and then go back and brush it in again, or sweep it in. Do just a little bit more right here. Alright. And next I'm going to line the upper lash line using Wet n Wild's gel liner, and I'll be right back. Okay. Now I've lined the entire lash line on the top, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the line with the brow up here. So what you want to do is just drag this color straight out like this. I mean, the liner, not the color. Bring it straight out to the tape, meeting up with the tape, and then run the brush along the edge where it's meeting up with the tape. And you're just going straight up to the end of your brow. Okay, and then just clean off your brush, the liner brush, because you're going to have to use that again. So next I'm taking LA Splash's the Splash Proof Sealer Eyeshadow Sealer Base. Just this, I've shown this before. And I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand. So I'm just taking some of that and putting it on my ring finger, and then I'm just going to press it on top of the blue eyeshadow. You don't want to drag it because then you're going to pull up the color. I mean, just pressing it down does pull up some of the color, but you don't want to get too much of it. Alright, so now I'm taking this blue color here, and this is from Sally's Beauty Supply. It's 99 cents, and it's cosmetic glitter, so You can use it on your eyes. Then I'm just going to take this synthetic brush and I'm going to press it into the glitter so I can pick it up, and then just start to press it down on the lid where the blue is. Okay, so you do want to be careful because you are going to get fallout obviously with the glitter. So I'm going to take off that piece of tape, and then I'm just going to use the same piece of tape to pick up the glitter that has fallen because I've already done my foundation. If you haven't done your foundation, then just use it with a clean piece of tape to pick up your glitter. But I don't want, if you use a clean piece of tape to pick it up when you have your foundation on, then you're going to be picking up a lot of your foundation also. Alright, so next I'm going to put my lashes on, and I used the Spider-Woman Ardell lashes, and I used the one on the top. So I'm going to put that on and I'll be right back. Alright, next I'm taking Wet n Wild's black gel liner, and I'm going to line the lower lash line. Okay, now what I'm doing right here is I'm leaving a little bit of space. And then I'm connecting it to the top. I don't think I did this side the way I did the other side. I think this one was a little bit too high. But anyhow, let me make it work. Okay, so you just connect it up with that. Now right where the point is, make sure to darken that up. Okay, but right here you want to go ahead and leave that. Don't fill that in with the black right in the corner. I hope it's showing up. Alright, so once you have that finished, you're going to go ahead and line the rest of the line the rest of the lower lash line to your corner here, and then tight line. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be back. Next I'm going to be taking, this is called Popstar by Prestige Cosmetics, and it's just a white liquid liner. So I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to fill in the area that is blank right here on the edge. Alright, just like that. I'm going to go back and fix the black just a little tiny bit. I was going to say something, but now I forgot. Oh well. Okay. Next I'm going to take my duo not eyeshadow glue. I'm having a problem talking today. I'm going to take the lash glue, and I'm just going to get the end of this brush. I'm just going to pick up a little dab of that, and then place a dot right here. And then I'm going to place another dot right out here. Okay, and then make sure that you clean off the end of your brush because the glue will dry on there. And let's see. So I'm just taking these little stones here. I've had these for a long time, so I'm not really sure where you can get them now, because I know I got them like at a drugstore during Halloween. But you can probably pick up something similar at like a craft store or something. So I'm just going to pick up the blue one. Or maybe not. Alright, and just pop that down right there. And then just press it with your finger to make sure it's holding on good. Then I'm going to take a clear one. And then press it down on the outer edge. Alright, so now I'm going to put on my mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, next I'm going to be taking a combination of these two colors. This is Harmony and this is Sunbask by they're both by MAC. So I'm just going to take just mix the two colors, and I'm going to be using that as the blush. And the cheekbones are very important in this look also, because it's a real chiseled look, so you want to make sure that you contour rather heavily. So I used Hoola by Benefit to do that. Okay, so next on the lips I used, I was going to say MAC, this isn't MAC, it's Maybelline's Red Revival. I liked this at first, but I don't think I like it anymore. But anyway, so I have that on the entire lip area. And next I'm going over it with Milani's Lip Flash in Hot Flash, which is just a really pretty shimmery red. So this would be in place of, in place of using like red glitter, but she doesn't have red glitter on in the Sephora pictures, but anyway, I mean that's what I would do. So in place of doing that, I would use something like this. Because the glitter is going to be it ends up falling off throughout the night, you know, if you're eating and drinking, things like that. Oops, I just made a mistake there. So I'm going to finish putting this on and I'll be right back. Alright. So I take it back, I think I would add just a little bit of red glitter. I don't have my glitter right here. So one last thing you want to do when you're wearing your red lipstick is take your concealer, and probably one that's a little bit lighter. If you do the same, like something similar to what I do for underneath my eyebrows, I'd use that color. And then just sharpen up the line here for your lips. So just what you do is just leave the area right here where the little dent is. Don't put any concealer right there. So just lay it down right here on the edges and then just feather it out to make sure that it blends in. Alright, so here's the finished look. And then once you do this down here with your concealer, you do want to set it with some powder, especially if you've already set your makeup. So I hope you liked it. Let me know if you have any questions.